be honest with that?
Yeah.
Okay. When you say what, why does drama fill my cup? Or like, what does that mean?
That means that I've only been on here for a few days and I'm already getting ready to just delete this app because of you, because of so many people that I feel like I've provoked by trying to love on you. So many times that I feel like I've provoked you, it just becomes a lot. But it
Yeah, of
seems to
course.
you, it seems that for in your case, when it becomes a lot, that like excites you more and more. It kind of
It's not
makes you
exciting me.
happy.
I feel like, Alex, it doesn't excite me. It drains me more than anything. Okay? I'm saying to you, as someone I care about, that it's really hard for me. Basically, it's very, very hard for me to just leave when I'm constantly being slandered. Because my whole life,
Hey, Nina, oh my god. I get what you're saying. You're not. See, this is what I mean. Sometimes I don't know if you're understanding the question. I'm saying that what is stopping you from
cutting it off.
no, like okay, do you know what it would look like to be drama free? That's the
Yeah,
first
I
question. Do you
do.
know what that looks like? Being drama free on this app would mean you come on, you're talking about, you know what, guys, like cook with me. Cook with me and
Yeah,
ask me questions. Like watch me practice walking for 20 minutes. That's no
yeah,
drama. That's
yeah.
no drama.
And
Drama is wait, wait. Drama is what looks like for you is oh my gosh, guys, I'm struggling with this. Next time you get on, oh my gosh, guys, like I'm having such a hard day, like I need these little therapy sessions. Or the next time, oh my gosh, like I don't have any money, la la la. Or then the next time, I have to sit on here and defend myself. That's the just the drama on drama on drama. It's
can
not
I
like
tell you what it
it's
looks
like
like to be drama free?
he's telling you to change the narrative of what you're doing. Do you get it now?
Yeah. And I'm saying I will tell you what it looks like to be drama free. The reason I struggle with being drama free so much is because I get comments, for example, hashtag free Hazel, dumb bitch, all these things. I go on here just like I wake up with my family and say, today's gonna be a good day and I'm going to change the narrative. I don't wake
Right.
up angry. I really don't. Just like if Elijah and I were together and we had an argument, I don't. It takes a lot to get me there. It takes a lot.
But you're choosing to entertain certain things, Faith. You have to be real about that, right? You can agree that you choose to entertain it and it's a
Because it
cycle.
hurts me. It hurts me, and I'm
So
trying to
what
defend myself
bruh. Okay,
from
think about it.
jail and all
Think
these
about it.
comments.
You know whenever I got in Tiara's live or Tiara, I don't know how to say her name. You know when I got in her live, right? The first time. And I
Mm-hmm.
was telling them about you.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get into it. It gets a little heated. They were very upset. I realized I provoked them. I realized that I was not taking it as serious as they were, right? So I felt bad. I didn't do that again. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how come? Because guess what? I don't like provoking people. I don't like the drama. So I just never did it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, why are you saying I don't like it? It's just I have to get it off my chest. Okay, so
It
you
won't
did
leave
it
me
once. Why
alone,
do you keep going
Alex.
back
It
again and
won't leave
again and
me
again and again?
alone. I just want it
Because
to
you're doing it again
stop.
and again and again.
If someone came up to me and said, okay, Faith, here's the thing. I don't like you. You don't like me. But you know what? I'm going to let you live and let you breathe and let you grow.
But you keep
It,
going back to it. It's these are on other people's platform. You're not even
that
up
are
here.
streaming me. That are
But who
streaming me
cares
and
if that's
commenting
okay,
on me.
if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. That's what I'm saying. If you want to get to the level of maturity, you're bringing yourself down. You're getting yourself mad. You're arguing with your own parents. You realize you keep talking about your parents' death in a way that is like really, it's very terrible. I hope you understand that. You talk about your parents' death as in the case scenario of you being alone and you being this and that. Your parents would have had no retirement, no time alone, nothing. They would not waste it, because loving your kids is never a waste. But you always hope that, you have your time back with your husband. Me and my husband now think about the fact when we're done having kids, we're going to, go on a cruise to Alaska, different things that we
Do
look
you
forward
think I
to in
don't
our
feel
retirement.
guilty
And we're
about that?
20 something. Well, I know you don't, because you're not trying to change. Because I
I
told you,
I
if you were to
I
shape
feel
up,
guilty
you could
about
move
that.
on and come out here.
I
Faith,
feel
not enough.
guilty about that every
Not enough.
fucking day. Do you
Not
know
guilty
how
enough.
badly? Do you know how badly I want to be somewhere else and have
No, I don't, because you literally have a straight avenue of someone telling you straight up that I will make it work for you and my brother because I have the means to do so. I just wanted to see change first, and you don't want to change first.
I never said I didn't.
Your actions.
I never said I didn't want to change.
The actions, honey.
I understand, but I have an addiction, and when you have an addiction, it is very hard to kick. Okay? And like, if I can't do it by myself. God forbid I do it by myself, I'm gonna drown. And two, my parents are just like, quit, leave it alone. Just don't care anymore. And like, when social
How
media,
can they? Okay, go ahead.
how
Sorry.
can they what?
How can they do anything else if you literally you abuse these people? You do not have boundaries to understand. I told my brother, I'll be real. He tried to get, like all rowdy like you. He's done that a few times. And you know what me and my husband told him? Don't ever talk to us like that in our house. Don't talk to me like you can defend yourself, like you can fight. Don't talk to me with all these words, calling me all types of B's and everything. If you don't want to fight, you can't fight, you can't defend yourself, then you don't talk like that to people. That's how we get real with ours over here. Your parents are elderly. They're not going to get down with you. They're not going to, I'm with my brother. We're brother and sister. I told him, you want to get in my face? You want to act like you're going to hit me? Hit me and I'll hit you back. He didn't think I was going to ever say that to him, but we had to get on that level. Your parents let you run that house. You run their own house. You run that house, babe. Yes, you do. You dictate when they leave. You dictate when they come home. You
No,
you run
Alex,
that house.
you realize
That is their
something?
house.
No, but you realize something? I hope you realize this. They are
What?
my family. They are my parents. I love them, but they don't have to take care of me.
That exactly. So that should be, you sound like, okay, I don't know if you ever, when you went to school, right? And then you're friends with somebody and you're doing this, that, and the third for them. And then they go and turn around and fuck you over. And then, the first thing they say, well, I never told you to do any of that. I never told you to do any of that. That's exactly how you sound. It's like, yeah, they don't have to. But you just heard your mom, when you came back from the nursing home after a month, you had welts and everything else. They were not taking care of you properly, Faith.
I understand that, but you cannot, in my eyes, you cannot say, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I don't want to do this, and then be like, okay, we're worried about your safety and we don't want to let you go, but in the same breath say you're so exhausted and you're so tired and you don't want to do anything to basically
Faith,
let
yes,
me
they
grow.
can. That is not their fault. You being disabled is not their fault. You have to
But they
understand. You
don't
need to
do
like
it.
you need to put it in a box. Put these in boxes, right? Your parents, the boxes that is their fault is that you are here. They made you So they feel obligated, right? And then inside of another box is the fact that you're disabled, is the fact that you can't go places by yourself, is the fact that you can't have a norm, the typical life that you would see.
Yeah.
All of those things are in another box. Your parents cannot change that. You keep making it seem like they can hold, they hold the key to you having this perfect life. That is not true. And I came in here and I'm telling you, I told you, I said, hey, I see what's going on. You and my brother you guys are a good match. Honestly, I don't care what anybody says. I know you do have toxic things about you, but don't we all? I actually think you and Elijah, you guys are a good match when it gets down to the nitty-gritty. I
We
said if I
love
can see
each
certain
other.
changes, X, Y, and Z, you know what they are, then my husband and I, we can convert the ADU, or we can convert the third garage to his room and make it a little thing for you guys. And I can
Yeah.
get the second caregiver, and we were going to make it happen. And I told you it was going to take a year or so, but
And
I
that's
said that
fine.
you can get on track and you can do it. So that means that you knew that there was a way. That has nothing to do with your parents. This is all on you. This has
I
nothing. I
understand
didn't
that.
mention Azita. I didn't mention anything else.
I understand that. It's on me. It's on me.
It's completely on you. So then you
Completely
can't
on
say
me.
so then what I'm saying is take away in your head, my parents, they are too tired and then they don't let me go and then this, that, and the third. It's not about that. You can't go places by yourself because you're a disabled adult who cannot defend themselves. Therefore, you cannot go places by yourself. Whose fault is that?
Can I
God's,
ask
the
you something?
universe, chance, but it's not your parents. It's not
I
your
never
parents' fault.
said it was my parents' fault. What I
Yeah,
am
but you
saying
blame
is I
them.
know Alex, I really care about you, but what you didn't see when I was in the nursing home is that I went to Austin by my freaking self.
I
I've been
know
to
that, and
Austin
they called the
by myself
cops.
twice.
They called the
But
cops, right?
yeah, they did. But you know what? I still did it, and guess what?
Okay, Pete, answer me this. How did you use the restroom?
What do you mean? Same way I
On
use the
the whole
restroom now.
no, answer the question. How did you use the restroom? When on that whole trip to Austin is like a whole day trip, how did you use the restroom?
In my brief,
Right.
obviously, it was
And
2
who
hours.
okay, yeah, all right, that's true. And who was there with you to change you and make sure you're clean and you're not stinking up the common spaces?
It's 2 hours, babe.
That's my point. That's my point, honey. If you don't see that there's an issue with that, that's why you have caregivers to step in to fill that gap with the things you don't understand. That's what I'm trying to
but
get you to
does it have to
understand.
be them? That's my problem. I need someone to break up the time. While I'm here for the next year, all I've ever wanted is I want someone to come and hang out with me. Other than my parents. I see them 24/7, 365. Even you, even Devon, even anyone under the sun would go insane.
I know that and I understand and I can sympathize with you because you're stuck in the middle. But at the same time, you are the one who put yourself in the position to be in this sort of debt where you cannot afford those things.
I can still afford.
You made your bed, honey. No, you cannot afford for someone. So then you're basically saying you want someone to take you out and all this stuff and get paid for that, and then your parents take care of you for free. That's not fair. That's not
They
fair,
say
Faith.
they love me.
No,
They say
see,
they
look,
care about
no,
me.
that's not real life. I love my brother too, but let me tell you right now, if he was here and I didn't get IHSS, I would have to go to work. I would have to go to work.
I
I tell
never
my
said
brother
that
all the
they
time.
shouldn't get
I tell
paid.
my brother all the time. Me and him, we're a team. We're a team.
Mhm.
It takes a lot of work to take care of him. It does. But at the end of the day, I get paid for that. I get paid
They
for
get
that.
paid Monday
I
through Thursday. So Friday and Saturday, they are off. They're
yeah,
off.
but they're not off because they're still wiping you and changing you and cooking and taking you out, so they're doing it for free. You guys have to work as a team. You need to stop seeing them as the enemy. Don't get me wrong. I would love to go back to teaching and doing all these different things. I have it set up that way. But at the same time, you don't have it set up in a way that you can like afford to
So you're
basically just
saying,
have your parents work for you for free, then pay these people. Do you get what I'm saying? If you pay off your debt, then you can use that extra money that you have. I'm
do
trying to
you
like talk without
understand
saying the
that
numbers because I don't want to say your
do you
numbers.
understand that do you understand that 8 hours the state pays?
Yeah, but it's like they have to take care of you more than like
8
how do I
hours the
describe it?
state
It's not
pays.
it's not it's not it's not it's not hours. It's not hours that it takes to take care of you. Do you get what I'm saying? Cooking for someone, all these things, it takes more time than what they're actually going to pay you. Let's be real.
Then why does that exist? Is my
I'm not saying
question.
first of all to the chat, I'm not saying that I have to work. If I misspoke, then I'm not saying I have to work. I'm saying that if I didn't have to take care of my brother, if he wasn't here, I would go to
Yeah.
work. I would be a working mom. But it's the fact that I'm not going to leave my brother here and freaking have someone else changing him. My brother's like really insecure when it comes to that. Even my husband, he barely started letting my husband help him. And I've been with my husband for 6 years. I've been the main one helping my brother since my mom died. So I'm not going to and I did work too. I just stopped working when I had my daughter. And also I'm a stay-at-home mom. Like I have my kids, but I feel like I would put them in a preschool. My brother though is like that's like what takes it over the edge of like, okay, it's better for me to stay home because when I was working, he would fall and then I'd have to come because he would be too scared to open up the door for the caregiver. There's different things that is different with my brother than Faith. So that's what I was saying. But as far as like, my my money situation, I'm blessed and I'm like very thankful for that. So I don't want to like only reason I'm explaining myself is because I don't want it to seem like my husband's not taking care of what he's supposed to. He does. He's a very good caregiver. He's provides, but at the same time, I did go to school for a reason, and he's paying off
Yeah.
my student loans. So let's not forget that he's literally paying off my student loans. So, but yeah, you just need to try to you need to try to see. You need to see it through the big picture, but clearly, I'm gonna be real. I don't think you're ready.
Well, that's the
You
thing. That's the thing. I'm never going to be ready, but I'm never gonna know if I don't get my ass up and try. And that's the thing I'm
But
trying
you
to
to get
tell.
your ass up and try, you were supposed to change your narrative, start changing some narrative on here, be positive. You were supposed to do all these things, go to program, you didn't go. Supposed to go to physical therapy, did you go?
I go tomorrow. That's when my appointment is.
I thought it was today.
Today is Tuesday. Still.
So your appointment's on Wednesday?
Correct, yes, the 10th.
I mean, yeah, it's all those things have to happen, but you cannot sit here and it's not your parents, it's not anybody. This is you, yourself, God, the entity that you believe is what put you in this predicament. That's what it is. You need these things, you need these roadblocks. I personally believe that you told me your appointment was Tuesday. If you're being truthful and it's tomorrow, then we shall see. But your mom's going to tell me if you went to PT or not, Faith. You already know that.
We're gonna go. It's at
I could have
2:15.
sworn it was today. I could have sworn it was today. Your appointment.
No. You can call her right now. Deadass.
No, I'm
Call
not going
her.
to do that. I'm not going to do that because it's already late. And that's why you're in bed. And that's good that you're in bed because it's not about you. Like you said, your parents, they love you and they're taking care of you. It's about the fact they're elderly and they want to relax at a certain
Yeah,
time. It's
of
called
course.
working together, working together.
Mm-hmm.